Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. This concerns the aluminum industry of this country, and I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to welcome all of the representatives of the aluminum industry, including Gabe Hudak, the CEO of Alumisource, and I visited Alumisource, and we had a great time seeing the workers. They're incredible people, but they've been put under tremendous pressure and strain by outside sources, and we're going to end that pressure and strain so that they can go back and grow and hire lots of wonderful American workers. Also, I want to thank Secretary Ross, Wilbur Ross, for being here. He is quickly demonstrating to the entire world that we're serious about protecting our jobs and industries, like aluminum, a great industry that was a much bigger industry in terms of this country and in terms of our workers, and it will be again. Believe me, I'd like to get it to be where it was or even beyond if that's possible. The American aluminum industry has been severely damaged by unfair foreign trade. Cheap subsidized foreign imports have flooded into the market, destroying thousands of great American jobs that are no longer. 8 U.S.-based smelters have either closed or reduced production since 2015. Only 2 smelters remain fully operational in our country. The United States now produces less aluminum than we did in 1952. Can you imagine that? 1952, we're doing less. And that's not going to happen. That's a disaster, and we're going back. We're going to start that chart going up the other way very soon. Today I'm calling on Secretary Ross to prioritize the investigation he initiated yesterday into whether foreign aluminum imports are jeopardizing our national security, and to submit a report setting forth his findings. Based on those findings, Secretary Ross will make formal recommendations to the White House as to what to do about the problem and whether or not we do tariffs or taxes or something else to get our aluminum business going again. Aluminum is critical to our manufacturing and defense industry base. Its vital components mean everything from military aircraft and armored vehicles to our naval ships at sea. We cannot afford in these dangerous times to become dependent on foreign nations for the aluminum that our military relies on. I mean, you look at our ships. I went to see some of the ships last week, and so much is aluminum based, and much of that aluminum comes from foreign countries, which is absolutely insane. Today we're sending another clear signal to the world. We will fight for American workers, for American jobs, and we will fight always for the American dream. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back fast. Jobs are coming in. We've produced almost 600,000 jobs just in the short time that I'm in office. And that number is going very much higher over the next few months. We see what's happening. In Michigan, Ford and others are building new plants and expanding old plants. And they're no longer talking about running away from our country. They're talking about building their cars and other products by other companies right here in the USA. So we're going to have a lot of things happening. And I think the media, when they report it honestly, some of you do report it honestly, but a lot of great things are happening. People don't want to leave. They want to come back, and they want to create jobs in the United States. With that, maybe I'll just have a few of the folks behind me introduce themselves and the name of their company, and we can start with Alcoa, if we might. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Roy Harvey. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Alcoa. We've been smelting aluminum in the United States and the globe for 130 years, and we appreciate the support of the administration to try and make a level playing field.
And it's been very unlevel, right, for the last long time?
It has been an incredibly difficult decade, particularly with the growth of China.
Okay. Go ahead. Yes.
Michelle O'Neill with Alcoa Corporation.
Good. Thank you, Michelle.
Larry Bouchon, Congressman from the 8th District of Indiana. Good to see you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Larry.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your support, too.
Thanks for our Vice
Great
President.
place. Yep.
We
Did a
appreciate
good
it.
job.
Mike Kelly, Pennsylvania 3. Good to see you, Mr. President.
Mike, that's real support. Come here, Mike. Yes. We're doing okay there, right, Mike? It was right from the beginning, right, Mike?
You better believe it, sir.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm Heidi Brock with the Aluminum Association.
Yes.
We represent the value chain of the aluminum industry and 160,000 jobs in the United States. Thank you,
Great.
Mr. President.
Thank you.
Lee McCarter, CEO of JW Aluminum. We've been in business since 1980, and we've gotten hammered over the last 10 or 15 years. So I appreciate your support.
We'll change that around.
Thank you.
I promise you that. Yes.
Margaret Cosentino with Arconic. We manufacture highly engineered products for the aerospace, defense, and automotive industry.
Thank you.
Garney Scott from Scepter. I'm also chair of the Aluminum Association. We appreciate this action, and we're with you, and we'll support you, and thank you.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Michael Bless, Mr. President. I'm CEO of Century Aluminum. We own the plant that makes the high-purity aluminum that's so critical to the national defense. We had to separate a couple hundred union employees there recently, and with your leadership and commitment, we're going to be able to bring them back. We can't thank you
No,
enough
you'll
on
bring
their
them back
behalf.
soon.
Yes, sir.
You'll bring them back soon, believe me. Yes, ma'am.
Well, him go. Go ahead, Gabe.
I'm Gabe Hudock. I'm the president of Alumasource from SNPA. Last June 28th, the president came to our facility and we shot the first cannonball over to the blue wall. And it was an aluminum cannonball.
That's right.
Yep, it's the first
That was
cannonball.
a great visit.
Yes,
Excellent.
it was. It was an honor.
Jason Smith, Congressman, Southeast Missouri, and we were one of those smelters that closed last year, losing 900 jobs. So thank you, Mr.
And
President.
you're doing a great job. Thank you.
Jackie Walorski, Northern Indiana, Indiana 2nd District. Mr. President, thank you so much. We have a lot of aluminum in our district for the defense industry. Thank you very much for what
Thank
you're
you
doing.
very much. I
Appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much. And Wilbur, everybody knows, right? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you. We'll sign this? Okay, sign it. Who's going to get the pen? That's the big question, right? Who's going to get the pen? Maybe we'll give it to Wilbur, so he, right, you think? Huh? Maybe we should do it.
My motto was never to leave a meeting with less than I came in.
That's. Okay, Wilbur?
Thank you, sir.